honeys! So today I'm back with another tutorial, and today I'll be doing a brown smoky fall eyeshadow makeup look. I'm so excited, you guys requested this, so stay tuned. I already have my eyebrows done and my lashes done to make the process quicker, but let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to do is grab your bronzing stick. So this is the KKAÖ Beauty Sunsculpt Bronzing Stick in the shade Brown Sugar, and this is the shade I used to contour my face, but I'm going to use it as eyelid primer. And the reason why you want to use this as eyelid primer is because it has a brown color, and the brown color will act really well as a nice brown smoky eye base. Okay, so now I'm just getting a bit of the brown contour stick, not too much, right? It should be the shade that you use to contour your face, because we're doing a medium contrast makeup look, so the brown shouldn't be too dark or too light. It should just be right in between to just give your face a little pop, but still in a natural range. So yeah, I'm just getting a bit, and this is just a little brush from my Fatima Beauty brush set. It's like a little fluffy eyeshadow brush, and we're just gonna get this all over the eyelids. Okay, eyelid. Okay, so the eyelid is the lower region before the crease. You don't want to pass the crease as yet. Okay, and when you use the bronzer, it's gonna make the process way easier for you. Just trust the process. Now, if you want, you can use tape at the ends of your eyes to help you to clean up, so you can just apply a bit of tape here and here to make it neat, but I'm not going to do that today, but you can. I really recommend it. So now with the brown bronze, I'm just going to use it and flick up the ends like this, because we want to give the eye a lifted look. So pretend like you're creating a little wing and just flicking up the bronzer towards the ends of the eye in like the region where you'd apply your wing. So like by the end of the eye up. It's going to give a really nice lifted eye look. Okay, I'm just going to bring it straight back to my hairline actually, and don't worry too much about it. It will work out itself later. You'll see later. Just trust the process. It's so fun. Okay, so now we have that. We want to make sure that we're blending it out nicely. So you want to grab yourself an eyeshadow blending brush. So this is something that looks fluffy like this. It's like long and it's fluffy at the top, and you just want to gently blend back and forth. Okay, just like blending out that color. So when you're blending out this color, try not to bring it too high up. Try to keep it in your eyelid region. If you have really small eyes, I have small eyes, but if your eyes are my size, try not to use a super big brush to blend. Like these super big brushes, don't use them. This is only if you have bigger eye space. But if you have hooded eyes like me or small eyes, you want to grab a smaller brush so that you can have more control, and you just apply it on the eyelids. It's okay if it gets a little on the crease, but not too much right now, because this is just our base. Okay, and naturally when you blend it on your eyelid, it's going to move up in a crease, so that's why you want to keep it low. Okay, so this is my brown. It's so subtle. I'm going to add a bit more to make it a bit brighter. So this is a good rule too. Always start lighter. Always start with a lighter hand, and if you feel like you want to build up, you can do that, because the last thing we need here is this thing to just be looking like, oh my god, what the hell did I just do? Like, you don't want that. Okay, and especially if you're rushing, it's better to do little by little and blend up and add more as you go. I'm also going to take a tad bit on my brush like this and apply it at the front of the eye like this. And you applying a bit at the front of the eyebrow into the front region of the brow like this, blending from the nose bridge up into the brow. This is going to give a really flattering look, and it's going to help to mesh your whole makeup look together. I know it looks crazy now, but just trust the process, honey. I got you on this. Okay, so cool. Now that we have that, oh, by the way, you should have already done your eyebrows and like put a bit of concealer underneath your brows. I'm sorry if I missed that step. So always clean up your brows first, and always do your brows first, and then put clean up underneath your brows with a bit of concealer. You can go 3 shades lighter. I would go 2 shades lighter to keep it looking natural. So you have a bit of brow pop there, but nothing too crazy. 2 shades lighter. It should be in the natural range. Okay, so now we have that going. We are going to set with some powder. And for the powders, I'm going to be using my versatile palette. This is from KKAÖ Beauty, the Artist Essential Powder Palette, and it has all these beautiful browns that will look great on my skin tone. So yeah, I'm going to be using this for that. So now I'm just going to grab another brush. Right, so I'm going for a brush that's not too big, see? Like a small eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm just going to go in my palette. I'm going to pick up a nice flattering brown. I'm going to go for this brown here. What I like about this palette is these powders are multi-use. I really use them as face powders to set the face, but this will be great because it's not too much coverage, so it won't create like a super dark brown look, you know. It's going to give a nice soft look. Yeah, so it's going to give a nice soft brown look, and it's going to give us more control because we can build up the powder as we need it. And that's what that looks like. And the reason why I want to set it with powder is to give it a matte look and to set the eyeshadow into place so it doesn't move. Okay, so if you have hooded eyes like me, this is the part where I want you to slightly just blend at the edge of your eyelid. So the edge of your eyelid is right here, where you see the crease is beginning. You want to blend in that region because we kind of want our brown eyeshadow to kind of go above our eyelid a bit. So it doesn't matter what eye shape you have, you kind of just want to blend it above your eyelid. So now we're kind of blending the crease a tad bit, but you want to keep it low. Keep it low on your crease so that it doesn't move high up, because that's not a very flattering look. And now we just want to do back and forth. And as I said, if you have small eyes, use smaller brushes, and if you have bigger eyes, you can use a bigger brush. So there we go. We just kind of blended above the eyelid into the crease to really bring that nice monochromatic brown look alive. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye like this. And so far it's really simple. Yeah. Now, if you're having issues blending out your brown, if for whatever reason you're using a brown eyeshadow palette that's really pigmented and you need help to blend out your brown, it came out too patchy. If it came out too patchy, it probably means that you're pressing in too hard. Don't press too hard with your brush because it's going to give a harsh line. You want to be gentle, just on the surface of the skin. It should be like, it should feel light as a feather on your face. And you want to point directly onto your face and take your time, guys. Like, this is art, this is therapy, this is fun. You know, like, you don't need to be doing too much. Like, honestly, just have fun with it. So now you want to take a clean brush if your line is harsh, and you just want to go right where you see the brown eyeshadow ends, and you just want to blend over it back and forth. And this is just going to soften out the edges and give it a more blended, seamless look. Because you know that's what I'm all about here. I'm all about polished, seamless, blended, flawless. So yeah, that's what that looks like. And then with that same brush, I'm just going to apply a bit more brown all over the lid, just all over the regions that I applied it a while ago. Just blowing out the color, just like diffusing it, just making sure everything looks nice and diffused. This is what you call a brown monochromatic smoky eye. If you want more depth, or if you want more of a smoky, darker effect, okay, this is where you're going with a darker brown. So I'm just grabbing the darkest color here from the Artist Essential Powder Palette, and I am just going to get it by the outer crease. So you want to create like a V. So you want to do like this. That's how I want you to apply the brown. And if you have hooded eyes, I want you to gently apply this above your eyelid, so slightly on your crease a bit, because guess what? If you apply this down here, it's not gonna show, right? It's not gonna show because you have a hooded eye. So you have to apply it actually above the hood, apply it above it. But if you don't have hooded eyes and you have a nice defined crease, you can apply this brown into your crease. But if you have hooded eyes, apply it directly above the hood so that it shows. And your eyes should be open the whole time if you have hooded eyes while applying it. Otherwise, the eyeshadow is going to disappear in your crease, so you have to keep your eyes open. So now that we have placed the brown in like a V, like this, so by the end of the eye, like this. Now that you've done that, I want you to grab another clean blending brush, or you can just wipe your brush out. Like, guys, don't make this complicated. You can wipe your brush out in a napkin really well and then use it again. Just try to make sure it's as clean as possible. And then we're just going to go right by the edge, because as you can see, I have a harsh edge here, and now you just want to do circular motions, and you want to do circular motions until you see that eyeshadow gets blended out really nicely. And blending it's a patience game, guys. You just want to take your time and blend. Like, you don't have to rush the process too much. Shake your time and just blend until you have a nice dark brown effect going at the end of your eye. This video is also dedicated to my little sister. She loves a smoky eye. I've never seen her do such a dark smoky eye though. She does like smoky, colorful looks, like smoky blue, smoky purples. I've never seen her do something really dark. But yeah, this video is dedicated to her because she loves smoky, and she's like, why don't you do a smoky eye tutorial? I love a smoky eye. So yeah, in addition to all of my subscribers who requested it, love you guys too. Right, so you see I'm just building up the brown. You see, that's why I love the palette. You see how the brown is just getting more and more pigmented. Like, and it's giving like a really sexy smoky vibe. I love this. Is so hot. Right, that's exactly the vibe I'm going for. And then I can stop there. That's good. Now you just want to get your clean brush, your clean blending brush, and you just want to blend in circular motions where the line ends. And as I said, once you're gentle with your brushes, you shouldn't really have issues with any harsh lines. And that's what we have going on there. Yay. I'm so annoyed. I'm having camera issues right now, guys, and I have literally like 15 minutes to finish this makeup look. Wish me luck. Okay, great. So now we're gonna go on the eyelid. Everything will be okay. So now I want like a lighter brown, just right here in the front, just to brighten up the front of my eye a bit. So I don't want anything super light though. I'm going to be using a color that looks like this. You see? It's still like a brown, but I would say like it's like a brown, but it's not like super lighter than, it's not like super darker than my skin, okay? It's like, if anything, the shade of my skin tone, yeah, just to brighten up the front of the eye. Right, and I'm just gonna get that right in the front of the eye and bring it into the tear duct. Is that what you call it? Bring it to the front of the eye like this. What's this region called? This little front part? Like everybody has that part. Whether you have hooded eyes or not, everybody has that part once you bring it down there. Okay, so now we have that. That looks great. The last thing I'm gonna do is I am going to be getting a bit of concealer on this little lip brush. This brush is from Real Techniques, but you can use an angled brush as well if you want. Actually, let me use an angled brush to really show you guys, so that you can do it at home as well. You see, I got you guys. I'm using number 5 KKAÖ Beauty Skin Essential Concealer. This is like a highlighting color, so this would be good. And it's not too bright either. And we're just gonna get some right underneath our brow bone to just brighten it up. Please don't make this color too light and ashy though, because if you do that, you're gonna have some issues, okay? You don't want it to be super light and ashy. Just what we highlight the shade is 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, and you should be good. So you just want to apply a little bit right underneath your brow bone, and then when you're done, you want to grab a clean brush, little brush. So I'm just grabbing another clean brush, whichever one you can get your hands on, like something on the smaller side but that's a little dense, and you just drag it down. Drag it down like that, and you see, if you apply too much, it's gonna drag way too much down. You don't want this concealer to move too much down, so try not to apply too much. You just basically highlighting the brow bone, the top region. So nothing too crazy, guys. Nothing too crazy, okay? Just take another clean brush, the same clean brush, and you just going back and forth just to make sure those 2 colors, to make sure that your brow bone color and your eye crease color is like blending together nicely. See, like that, yay! And now for eyeliner, I'm going to be doing a black eyeliner on top. So now this is the Kat Von D Lock-In Color Tattoo Liner. Oh god, I hope I just kept it thin. Oh my god, I'm like trying to like do this on camera, it's not working out. Anyways, if you have a hooded eye, you need to keep this line super thin so that it doesn't cut into your hood, because that's not a very flattering look, okay? So I almost got high up on mine. Don't make the same mistake. It's because I'm rushing. I'm getting a bit nervous. Now for the wing, I'm going to be applying a line. I'm going to decide how long I want my wing to be, which is up here. Keep your eyes open if always when doing this. So I'm just deciding where I want my wing to be, how tall. And then I'm just going to drag a line down. Back to the eyelid. Like this. So I'm going to bring one line down to the end of the eye, and then bring up another line to connect back to the eyeliner I created, like this. So nothing crazy. Don't have to be super sharp or anything, but that is what my wing looks like. That's cute, honeys. All right, so now we have that. We're going to grab a concealer that kind of matches our skin tone, and this concealer is shade number 7 from K Beauty. Yeah, so when I'm cleaning it up, I kind of want it to go towards the temples. The temples is right here, because that would be very flattering and give me a lifted type of look. So that's what that looks like. Okay, cool. Now that's our smoky eye. Now I'm gonna finish the face. I'm gonna do the face really quickly because I literally have 7 minutes and I literally cannot be late. So let's see how this goes. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing is applying some foundation. So the foundation I'm gonna be using today is the e.l.f. Halo Liquid Glow. And this is in shade 5. Oh my god, I love this thing. I love it, I love it. Like ever since I saw it come out, I wanted to try it. But I finally got my hands on it, so. And I'm obsessed. Like I knew that I was gonna love it from the first time I saw it. Yeah, so now I'm just going to be getting a bit of the KKAÖ Beauty Sunsculpt Bronzing stick, the same one in shade Brown Sugar. The same one I had used for my eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to grab a bit under my brush like this. You don't want too much. If you have a little palette, you can just get some on your palette like this just to take off the excess, because I don't want too much. Okay, this is a really easy way of doing it, and then you're just going to apply it on your actual cheekbone like this. Get some by the temples of your forehead. My little hairstyle here is getting in the way, so I can't apply it too far up. But yeah, usually I like to blend it into the hairline a bit, just by the temples. So the temples are this way, this side and this side of your forehead. I don't really like it too much in the center of my forehead. It's a preference thing. So now I'm just going to be using the other side of my brush. This brush is from Makeup by Mario. It's the F4 brush. And I'm just going to be patting out the edges, because that's my technique. I apply down the product, and I always pat out the edges to get rid of any harsh lines. So that's what I'm doing now with the clean edge of the brush, like this. Now I'm just gonna get a bit on a little concealer brush. And I'm just gonna go like this. And just like that, guys, we have contoured the face, and it's so pretty. I'm so excited. Now let us move on. Let us move on, guys. So now I'm going to highlight my face. Shade number 5 Skin Essential Concealer. That's what I'm going to be using to highlight my face. Just one shade to highlight to keep it simple. Yes, so I get some on my forehead, around my mouth to kind of mask my smile lines a bit. By the end of the eye, just to enhance the lifting of the face in the front of the eye, below the front of the eye, the under eye region, and by the chin and the forehead. Just screenshot this. This is how I want it to apply. Yeah, I'm just gonna blend it out with my sponge. If I had time, I would have waited, but I don't have time because my time is up right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna start blending. So I'm gonna blend the chin. Always blend out the edges first, like this. Yeah, you see that? That's pretty. And then I'm gonna blend out the forehead. I'm gonna start with the edges. And I love to use a damp beauty blend. I love to use a damp sponge for this. So this sponge is a KKAÖ Beauty sponge, and I always run it under water until it's completely wet, and then I squeeze out all the water. This is the best way to prepare your sponge for makeup. If you don't do it that way, that's probably the reason why you hate a sponge. You have to do it that way, okay? So now we have that, we are going to go in, let's blend this out some more. Now that we have that, we are going to go and blend the nose. I'm just gonna squeeze my sponge and put my head down like this. This is gonna help to keep the line narrow. Never apply too much concealer on your nose, because if you apply too much concealer on your nose and you go to blend it out, it's going to start moving to the sides of the nose and make it more difficult for you. So you just need a little bit. And it's okay if it spreads to the side a bit. You just like go back over it with your contour. You go back over it with your contour like this. Yeah, you go back over it with the contour like this slightly, just to clean it up, okay? It's like not a super big deal if you like mess up a tad bit there. I'm just like softening out these colors at the front of my eye. Yeah, like that. Right, so now that we have that, I'm gonna blend around my nose like this. And then I'm gonna go under my eyes now, and I'm gonna start by blending out the edge like this, you see? So pretty. I don't like to bring my concealer too much underneath the eyes. I kind of like to leave it underneath, like leave it under this region. What is that called? Like the eyelids under your eye? I don't know what you call it, that little fat piece. I don't like to bring it all the way up. I like to keep it right beneath it. This helps to prevent creasing a bit more. And it just looks more natural. Like nobody have this super bright look right under here. Like that's not ever super bright. So I don't like to bring it all the way up there, if that makes sense. And there we have it. My concealer is blending out nicely. Then I'm going to be grabbing Sweet Honey. I love this. This is like has become my new favorite from Onesize Beauty. I'm just gonna set underneath my eyes. Make sure that you have no creases on the eyes before you set those. So just I just take a bit of powder, pat it in. I take a bit of powder on my sponge and I just pat it. Oh my god, there's my alarm, snooze. Yeah, and I just pat it everywhere that we applied concealer, like on the face, okay? Just get a tad bit on the forehead. Don't put too much on the forehead though, because I like the forehead to have a bit of sheen. And that's what that looks like, guys. Yeah. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to be going in with the KKAÖ Beauty Artist Essential Powder Palette. Again, it's the bomb, I know. I'm just going to be using this brush from Real Techniques. It's like a powder brush. I'm just going to go right into the powder that I want to use, which is this one. I'm just going to apply it everywhere that I apply the bronzer on my face. This is so pretty. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Do, 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 do. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it because it looks so good. Good. Sorry guys, I'm excited for it. So I'm just using whatever's left over on my brush and just patting my eyelids because I don't like when my eyelids look too oily. So that's what I did there. Like guys, don't deny me. Don't deny me my praises right now. Well, not praises only to God, but like don't deny me. Like you know this makeup look good, so let's just not act like it doesn't. And what do you guys think of my hairstyle? You know, my real Jamaican queen, African queen, you know. So you know I had to pull out my nice African hairstyle and show the girls that yes, I'm embracing my blackness with beauty. I love it. Alright, so now I'm just gonna take a bit of the same color and I'm just gonna apply it on the sides of my nose bridge like this to mesh that together. And you see I'm just going back over the front of the brow like this and bringing it down on the nose bridge just to mesh everything together, honey. Talk to my eyes. And you guys know I'm a baking queen. I don't have much time, but why not just bake? Like, can y'all let me bake in peace? So I'm just gonna bake a bit on the eyes like this. Yeah, so I'm wiping off my lips before we continue. I'm gonna use that same sponge and just pat that over my lips like this. Now I'm gonna go in with my new favorite lip pencil, and it's from KKAÖ Beauty. This is a beautiful so this is the sexy lip liner kit, guys. I'm talking rubbish because y'all know the vibes, y'all know what's happening. And this is in the shade Beautiful Badass. I'm just gonna seal my lips and line it. Yeah, cute or whatever. I know you see it. Okay, so now for the nude, I'm using the Brickell with a baddie. This is from the KKAÖ Beauty Sexy Lip Kits. This is a set of 3 lip glosses. It's like melted lip shades, basically. This is so pretty. Come on, it's been a while since I've worn this color, and now I remember why it belongs to KKAÖ Beauty, because it's the best. I only say the best. Now I'm just gonna go over it with the KKAÖ Beauty Sweet Babe lip gloss, and this one is like a shimmery type of color. It's like really light. It's like I just use it as like a shimmery lip gloss. Okay, guys, look at that. Isn't that so hot? I'm just gonna go over it with like a drugstore clear lip gloss because something is wrong with me. I really love my lips to be super glossy. Like something is wrong with me. Now I'm gonna go underneath the eyes and blend out some brown. Yeah. So the brown should basically match the brown on the brown eyeshadow that's on your eyelid. Now we have that. I'm gonna do something I've never done before, guys. I've never put brown eyeliner in my crease. Snooze. I know it sounds so crazy. I don't wear dark colors in my crease. I'm gonna do something I've never done before. I'm going to literally be putting brown eyeliner in my waterline. I never do this because I feel like it makes my eyes look too small. But somebody suggested it in the comments on YouTube, so let's see. Oh, that's kind of cute. Thank you, girl. Whoever said I should put black eyeliner, dark brown eyeshadow, eyeliner, thank you. It looks cute. And I'm shocked because I never do this. Like, who am I right now? Like, who am I? I'm just gonna tight line. That's when you just get a bit of eyeliner into your waterline at the top. I can't really see what I'm doing because the mirror is far, but so that will just have to work. That's so cute. Should I bring it all the way? Let's try. That's so cute! Obsessed. Look at that, guys. I've never done that before and it looks so good. The KKAÖ Beauty Bar Blush Palette, guys. My products are actually good. Like, I'm not trying to sell y'all on nothing. Like, people buy the products because they know they're good. So I don't need to advertise anything, but yeah, KKAÖ Beauty is what I use, and as you can see, the makeup is eaten, honey. So you know that means you might want to get your hands on some. And for this look, I'm just going to be using this peachy color here. Guys, look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Like, I'm usually using the pink, but I thought the peach would go better with this look. We're gonna blend away the bake that we put, right, like this. And yeah, now we have to put a little bit of highlighter. We're almost done. Brighten up the eye. I love that look. Yeah, I don't think I want any highlighter on my cheeks. I think I'm going to leave it matte like this. I'm just going to be using a bit of Charlotte Tilbury spray like this. I'm just going to apply this little white thing. This is the MAC Falls Lash Maximizer, and this is just going to help my lashes to look thicker and bigger because that's the look I love. Okay, and after that, I'm just going to go in with a bit of mascara on top. Mascara is finishing. I need to buy a new one. And this is my favorite mascara. I love MAC mascaras. Any MAC mascara that's waterproof, buy it. Like, I used to work with MAC. They put a lot of energy, their time and energy into creating their mascaras, and they're really good. And the waterproof mascaras, they do not move. Like, I hate when eye makeup drains, and it doesn't happen with MAC ever. And just to finish this, I'm just going to, oh my God, what's going on here? I'm using the Onesize Until Dawn spray just to set everything into place. That is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, share. Love you so much. Comment what you think down below. Any video requests, comment them down below. See you soon. Love you. Bye. Mwah.